Keeping his family business going was difficult for Alfio Sciacca, the owner of the global arancini restaurant Amici. But that all changed thanks to a TikTok video by food influencer Keith Lee.
Beef. It's like lasagna. This is like a homemade meat pie, handheld lasagna. And it's goddamn delicious.
I saw the video, so right away I was freaking out. Came at the restaurant. My DoorDash was off the hook.
Sciacca's daughter contacted Lee for several months to come review their restaurant.
I didn't think a guy from far away would actually come in Chicago and do an interview or tasting our food.
After Lee's review garnered more than 16 million views, Amici sold out every day for a month.
From Monday to Saturday, as soon as we opened, for almost a month, past 4 o'clock, we couldn't do it. Did I think that the social media today would have the big impact? No, absolutely not.
Amici is one of several local restaurants utilizing influencers to market their business. At 2D Restaurant, a family-owned mochi donuts and fried chicken restaurant that opened in 2022, social media also wasn't on owner Kevin Yu's mind. But with more than 72,000 followers on Instagram, social media has been a big part of their success.
It's a hand-drawn comical restaurant that looks like a comic book that you can walk into. In the first week we opened, we probably had over 100 influencers coming to the store.
Renee Kuntz, content creator behind the Instagram account Chicago by Ren, created a video about 2D Restaurant that got millions of views.
I would say one of my biggest videos is a video I made for 2D Restaurant. That was really cool to see the impact on that business, and that's kind of like why I do this page. Is I want more people to find out about local places and to give them a try.
Renee charges up to $1,000 for a single Instagram video, but her rate varies depending on the business she's working with.
It really just depends on what the company or the restaurant has for a budget, but I do try to be flexible because I do want to work with people who need the social media exposure.
Her one post brought in a lot of business for 2D.
Wiggling cat pudding in Chicago at 2D Restaurant. It's so fun because you can paint it with food coloring and each cat is only $6.
But not all influencer content has equal impact.
One of the things people often look at influencer marketing is how can I value my return? Everybody who had a viral video will see the decreasing business. And I think that's the tricky thing with business nowadays. Oftentimes people would travel to obtain a specific service or product they found online. And more likely that person might not come back in the very near future. I think that's a question we're still even exploring ourselves in 2D Restaurant of how to create a business model, a product, and a channel of marketing that we could get the customer to come back and again and provide a value to them like nothing else.
Jacqueline Bob, director of the Integrated Marketing Communications program at Northwestern University, suggests figuring out the customer's needs.
If you don't have that sort of high volume, low margin business, you may find that you're spending a lot of time on social media and you aren't getting that return. So it's really important to start with the goals, determine how social media will help you achieve the goals, and then make sure you're measuring it to know that you are getting that strong return on investment.
That means knowing who the audience is and how you can reach them. And for businesses like Amici, partnering with influencers is one way to get people to the door.
Popularity-wise, I think it's still increasing. It's just not as big or as fast as it used to be. But constantly, social media is becoming very important for a restaurant to survive.